my life. I I uh, I have s- well. First off, first and foremost, the Flight Sim Expo was absolutely phenomenal in so many ways. But as life happens, you have sometime you shouldn't have. Well, maybe it's okay to have regret because I have one stinking regret about Flight Sim Expo, and that is not hanging out longer with Val dudes. I don't know what happened. The past did not align. I think they're going to have to align on a in some sort of barbecue setting in Sacktown or something. I don't know. But it was good to give you a hug, duders, and again, I regret not putting out the APB and looking for you. But it was. We'll talk about the expo. We'll talk about my take on it. We'll talk about your take on it, and we'll play a little Orbx P3D tour. Who do we have active? We got Carathis78. Good evening. Jarrett Legger is here. We got Blackhawk 2000. Chief Lynn. I didn't say hello to you earlier. Hello, my friend. We have Iowa Scotsman. Also, this URL not found. SimPilot13. Happy Monday. D Monies is here. I finally met the D Monies. Derek, we could have hung out more as well. I mean, we could have done so. I mean, the expo could have gone on for a week, but then we'd probably all just pass out from the adrenaline. We've got also Cajun Cacti. Nice to meet you. I can now visualize you and your son. We had a good chat. Thank you very much for coming up to me. Aviate72, thank you very much for introducing yourself. And thank you for the swag bag. You gave this to me, right? I mean, look at this. Look at that. That, my friends, is a Yeti imitation, but maybe better than the Yeti because it has that logo on it. Man, that was so awesome. So thank you very much. And he gave me a whole bag of swag. So we also have, I'm just scrolling back here. I'm missing a few people here. We got Virus City. Good to see you. Hope to see you at an expo in the near future. Val dudes, of course. We also have Quasar 6708, Flight Advanced, VD Croca, Flight Cooperfish 2002, Finbar 367, Gitnick. We got Mustafa's here doing some amazing painting for Snack Air. Jarrett's hoping that praying that they move locations. I'll talk about that. App Ashton, the creator, is here. El Gargantuan, my friend, he has been in the pit. We're in the P3D tonight. Grau Adler is here. Maverick323, NorCal Bear, Ryan83B, Vegas Flyer. So nice to meet you. Really, really thank you for letting me take a selfie. Brett San is here. Good evening, Brett. One day, you and our mugs will meet. I guarantee. So yeah, thank you. I love the Delta stuff, dude. Seriously, that was awesome. My PC8, my brain. Thank you, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Scotty P. Also Scotty P. Thank you for introducing yourself. We got the Expo shirt. Scarebus Driver. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Thank you for joining me on a wonderful Monday night. We're gonna do a couple. I'm gonna kind of wing a few things, but one of the bright sides of the expo was that I was able to. Well, this is how the story goes: is that Navigraph, who sponsors the John Fly channel, happened to be showing me some new features that are coming up in their charts application. And Orbx, John and the big boss and the crew happened to walk up to Magnus from Navigraph and I when we were having this discussion. Well, Magnus introduced me to John, and we started chit-chatting. Well, as a result, Orbx is now helping out the John Fly channel, giving us sponsorship, and now we have all of their product. So this will possibly recreate the P3D 18% emote, but I am happy to report that Orbx is heavily debuting themselves into X-Plane. So that's exciting. That Orbx is in both platforms. John Fly is in both platforms. So yeah, you're watching all the streams. Yes, you did miss a good show, Brett. Hope to see you in the future. El Gargantuan, what's the new P3D night lighting textures you're using? Well, El Gargantuan, please say hello to my PC8, my brain. That is Chris, and he is the man, the myth, the legend behind Black Marble. So you two should talk, because El Gargantuan and my PC8, my brain, you could have a good chat about the product for sure, for sure. So anyway, what else is going on? Yes, Durka also had a great stream. It was great to chat with Durka. Oh, there's so many stories. You guys saw all of the selfies that I took. So yes, yes. All right, let's just do a little bit of flying. At present, I'm going to try to do a tour of each of the Orbx airports that I've been given. So we're starting at a field that is in both simulators. So we have this is 2 Bravo 2, and the scenery package, I guess, includes also 6 Bravo 6. So 2 Bravo 2 is Plum Island, and I believe 6 Bravo 6 is Minutemen. So we're gonna. I may launch the X-Plane a little bit later to look at the 2 Bravo 2 from Orbx's perspective in the X-Plane world versus the P3D world. It'll be interesting to see. Yes, there are seagulls all over this pad. So I'm going to use some of my chase plane grooviness that El Gargantuan has taught me and others. I'm flying my drone. We can spin our drone around, and we can take a quick look here at the. We can go lower. So yeah, this is 2 Bravo 2. Got a lot of GA activity going on here. I turned the ultimate traffic off for this, but I kind of want to look around here and just kind of take it in, and then load it up in the laminar as well. You been to this airport in real life? Really? That is so cool. I would like to visit this airport. I would like to own this airport in. I would like to own this airport in FS Economy. You know why too? Because I'm sure that this airport gets a lot of economic activity because it is an Orbx airport. So, yeah. Used to live near Newburyport, Massachusetts. Ah, cool. I looked for a Cessna 172 nearby so I could do an FS Economy run out of this airport, but I didn't see any nearby. There was one nearby, but it had like a $500 bonus on it, so I was really kind of annoyed. All right, so let's go here and let's play around with chase plane. I'm still getting familiar with chase plane after, There's 2.8. There's 10. That's a closer look up of the terminal. I'm so not used to chase plane at this present moment. Looks pretty good though. I want to go down to my aircraft. We'll look at the. Right now I got tie downs in an unrealistic place, but hey, I'm such a newbie when it comes to this stuff. There's a nice trailer down there, a boat, some nice textures. The runway looks good. Right click, baby, yeah. Hardly any movements out of 2B2. Really? You would think it being an Orbx airport that there'd be a lot of movement out of FS Economy, but thank you for looking that up, Fanbar. I appreciate that. I'm going to go... Well, we're going to do a tour of the airport, so I'm just going to do an auto start here. Get the Garmin going. Yeah. Plum Island is slowly washing away. Oh, I didn't know that either. All right, let's go down here. I think I made a... Yeah, so we can go continue on the GTN. We can put in a squawk code 3 Well, we'll just squawk VFR. Click VFR. Altitude
TOS
40.
system test OK.
That's probably really loud. Messages. Yeah, that looks good. Autopilot. All right, let's just take a little spin around the airport and see if we can do some quasi John flight pattern work. I stepped out to grab a coffee for a minute. Yeah. So El Gargantuan was asking about Black Marble, Chris. So El Gargantuan is here in the chat. He streams P3D, and he was asking about the night lighting that I was demoing a few weeks back. So yeah. All right, let's see if we can lean the... we'll go full throttle for takeoff. There's a really loud dog. Can you guys hear that dog? Actually, I won't take off this way. I'm going to take off the other way. This will give us a chance to see a little bit of the airport before I take off. What are your thoughts versus the Flight 1 versus the Reality XP? I like both. I like both. In fact, as you can see in my Twitch profile below, I also acquired during the expo a sponsorship from Reality XP. So Reality XP, all their GNS and their GTN lineup. So I have most of their product, but I've got a sponsorship for the stuff that I don't have, which is very wonderful to do. So it pays to go to these conferences and do a little bit of networking. Forgive my dirt taxi here. We can chat over our forums. Yes, please. Yeah, register. Maybe set up a link for the Black Marble forums there. Yeah, the Real Sim Gear had a G1000. Did you guys? Some of you may have caught my live stream. My live stream where I showed the G1000 from Real Sim Gear. I was really excited about it. How was the flight home? The flight home was spectacular. It was a lot bumpier than going to Vegas, but the flight home in the Cirrus SR22 Turbo with Rod Tatarin was phenomenal. And we had 3 GoPro cameras going, and I think the plan is to put up. We'll edit the video and we'll put up the arrival into Salt Lake City in a Cirrus, and that should be pretty cool. So yeah, thank you, Pat Dog. Thank you. They're gonna sell it for 160. What are they gonna sell for 160? They're gonna sell a GNS nav data update for 160, or how? What? Grani Groovy, how you doing? Yassine is here. Good morning, sir. This takeoff is brought to you by Yassine. The Real Sim Gear G1000 might be a day one purchase for me. Yeah, I totally feel you, man. Hey, we got a Fish Go Blue subscribe.
I subbed during P3D. What?
What? Thanks for the subscribe. We got 7 months from Fish Go Blue. Our CFO. This rotation, Matt. No, I won't say that. This rotation is brought to you by Fish Go Blue. There we go. Ooh, we gotta be at positive rate. Thank you for the sub, Fish Go Blue. That takeoff was sponsored by Yassine and Fish Go Blue. Good to see ya. FlyJohn is dead. Oh, let's turn on FlyJohn. Does FlyJohn not like the sim? Maybe. Let's see. Here, hold on. No sound? Wait, hold on. You guys are not getting any sound? No, that's not right. You're getting sound. Whoa! Whoa!
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh, that was awesome. We should do a replay of that. Oh, no sub sound. Okay, let me get FlyJohn going. Okay, where's FlyJohn? Oh, FlyJohn, let's go. Let's light this candle. Wrong button. They're selling Eltmon. That's a good one. All right, let's Let's bring her back. Okay, let's sign. Okay, Fly John's coming in. Fly John should be active now. I just dropped out of this guy there. That was funny. Raise my flaps up. Where's the extra hand when you need it? Exactly.
We got a subscribe.
Yeah, this is the A2A172 El Gargantuan. Yep. Yep. Ah. How do I say that correctly, Yassine? Halle Molly?
We got a subscribe.
Halle Molly? I think Halle Molly. Thank you for the subscribe.
We got a subscribe.
That's Mrs. Yassine. Nice to see you. Very, very nice to have you be a part of the Snack Shack. We got waves going on. Oh man, I love P3D water. I mean, look at the reflection on that water. Halima. Okay. Did I say that correct the fourth time? Halima? Halima. Okay. Oh, it's his surname. Okay. Halima Ali. I got to get Halima Ali. All right, cool. Well, thank you again. I like to learn the proper pronunciation because I just think it's cool to learn how things are pronounced. All right. This is Plum Island. I don't know how much of the area is detailed with the Orbx scenery, but... Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm going to have to put that to the memory bank. Halima Ali. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to trim up the aircraft here. And we'll shoot it. I don't think this airport 2 Bravo 2 is going to have any approaches. But let's trim up the... Oh, there's a little bit of... Let's see what happens when we... Oh, I'm so used to X-Plane. Alright, autopilot on. We'll go heading... Let's see. There we go. Heading. And we'll go... let's see. Vertical speed. And we'll go arm. And we'll bring that down. What are we at, 1,000? Alright, we'll go to 1,000. Actually, we'll go 1,500, it's fine. Alright, so we got vertical speed, we got heading. Let's bring up the GTN and go direct to nearest airport. 2 Bravo 2. Activate. So there we go. Now we're going to come back down here and we'll hit the nav button. Oh, the CDI's got to be on GPS, then nav. There we go. Let us know when you figure out ortho. Yeah, exactly. Well, there is some, I guess, the True Earth. I'll be demoing the True Earth from the Netherlands. So I'm excited to see that because essentially it is ortho, I think. Can you see your reflection in that water? Almost. Almost. I'm getting used to these cameras. I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit in my ears. I don't know how is the engine sound. Patters B, how you doing? Good evening. The Vegas experience was absolutely phenomenal. After just a brief tour of this airport, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the expo. But yeah, P3D 18%. You got it. How you doing, Mike? You bought that for P3D just before you switched to XP, did you? Yeah. Yeah, El Gargantuan, right there. If you're still here, check out my PC8, my brain's YouTube video for Black Marble in Los Angeles. Phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal. Was the True Earth for UK going to be released this summer for X-Plane? I don't know. I do know that I installed 4 products from Orbx for X-Plane. I installed, I think it's Manchester. Also, I installed this airport, and then I think, what was the other ones? I think we installed Meigs, which is the Chicago old airport, and then Broome International down there in Australia, and Nantucket. That's right. So I installed 5 products from Orbx into X-Plane. So super excited about that. That view's not as easy. Oh, there's the field. Okay, so let's cut our power. They also have Oceano for XP. It's free. Oh, okay. They have a bunch in Massachusetts. Maybe I'll check. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be a hybrid streamer. Autopilot's gonna come off now. And I'm really excited because Pilot Edge announced that they're going to have a new P3D client. So, how cool is that? You know what I need to turn on? I have this little tool that broadcasts my position to my different external applications. Zerg Forever, how you doing? All right. Let's see if we can land this bad boy. I gotta get down to flap operating speed. I'll be resubbing to PE when the client becomes available. Yeah, El Gargantuan, did you see the presentation? They're gonna have a web-based client. You're gonna be able to use a web-based client for P3D, and I'm assuming X-Plane as well. But I don't know that for sure because they were really showcasing P3D client. But a lot of new features, a lot of nice new things, and I'm pretty excited. We're in Massachusetts, Justine. We're at the airport called 2 Bravo 2, and I'm not really doing a very good pattern entry here. 2 Bravo 2. I'm going to get down to flap operating speed here. It's an Orbx airport. It's a small GA field, and yeah, we're going to
500.
We're going to tour every Orbx airport in the world on the John Fly channel over the next wow. It's going to take us a while. We're going to tour every single solitary airport on that Orbx makes for both simulators. So, I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest. 2B2 and 6B6 is a yeah. In fact, toward the end of the stream, I may load up 2B2 in X-Plane just to compare. I mean, I could do it now, I guess, but all right, another notch of flaps. Oh, we're a little fast for that, though. There is no landing rate plug-in, so don't bother guessing. I could load it up so it's fresh in our minds what it looks like, but I've never looked at it myself. I just installed it today. Ooh, a little bit slow. This is runway 10. Ooh, that flare didn't work. You know what? Going around. Doesn't feel right. Flaps coming up. Didn't feel right. Oh, snack. Woo! Get a little altitude. Yeah, that was. I don't think I hit the runway. And yes, there is a camper at the end of the runway. I think this is going to be a low approach or a low pattern, but that's okay. We'll get up a little bit here. It looked like it was stable until I did a last maneuver And then, oh, look at that water. Look at that water. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, there you go. forums.chrisbelldesigns.com. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys get on those forums here. All right, let's slow down. See if we can do another. This is where I need track IR in the pattern, right? Notch flaps. Are we gonna die? Yes. Regularly on this channel. So the thing is, never rush the landing, right? Milo 2201, how you doing? Good evening. Another notch of flaps. I should be practicing my traffic calls. Ever looked at Orbx? Yeah, this is a nice little airport. It's a nice little airport. Like I say, over the next, it's going to take me probably 3 months to go see every airport. But I think that, who was it? Was it B2 that did my P3D emote? I think it was B2, wasn't it? Or who was it? Anyway, I think I need them to up it to 22%. That may make a few people not happy, but because Orbx is so friendly with the Johnfly channel, we want to give them, you know, a tour of every single solitary field. Final notch. Coming in a little fast. Where'd the dog go? I don't hear the dog anymore. Oops. See, that's too, that, I pulled back on the, alright, let's just put her down. Oops, oops. Oh, no. Oh, that's really bad. I was stalling. Flight model differences between this and the Laminar 172 for sure. So my bad. My bad. You own 18 products? Yeah. They produce some quality stuff. So we'll potentially show, in fact, I'll go show the GA stuff. In fact, you know what? Let's just go down here and we'll take a quick look at the camper. How do you do the avatar in P3D again? I forgot how to do the avatar, where I can like get out of the plane and walk around. That was a really bad landing, but I'm so used to. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. Alright. You have no idea? I haven't done it that much. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do the avatar. It's got to be in the menu though, you'd think, because I just want to go take a quick look at this boat and this camper that they've put on a runway. I don't get it, but check your key mappings. All right, let's go into world. Let's see. This is such a foreign sim to me sometimes. General, key assignments, avatar, detach avatar, shift, control E. All right, let's try it. Oh, wow. Does he work with rudder pedals? Oh, wait. How do I get him to walk forward? Okay, so I have to pull back in order for him to walk forward. I gotta get used to it. I think you can probably bind some other keys to it, but let's just go take a look. He's gonna hop the fence. I think you can. Let me look at the other key bindings. I think this guy can jump, actually. So let's go to General, Key Assignments, search for Avatar. Avatar jump is F. Okay, so you can move back. Oh, so it's SW. Oh, yeah, it's ASWF. Okay, you can also crouch, C. I could toggle a run. Sweet. So there we go. I didn't quite time the jump correctly. Oh, can the avatar not go through the fence? He can't go through the fence. Oh, that sucks. It must be some sort of boundary. Nope, he's not going through. Anyway, there is the camper. The jamboree, the bulldozer, and the... Yeah, it's just a P3D thing, yeah. You can also do voice commands. Oh, okay. Woo. Alright, so let's turn him around here. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's probably a great way to tour airports there. Let me bring back the zoom here. I'm so used to period and see, there we go. Let's get a good view for him to run. There we go. Oop, oop, a little choppy. There we go. You can swim and dive with it. Oh, okay. Hey, Right Girl. Right Girl is here. Flyboy may be in the background. Fly Girl might be there. Hello, Right Girl. How are you doing? I'm sorry I missed you in the last live stream. But it was nice to sleep with you last night. Just going to do a quick run here of the terminal so we can show it. Is this what flight simulation has come to? Exactly. Yeah. Everyone's shout out to the Right Girl. Yeah, there you go. I thought I really could go through that fence, but that's okay. Can he run as fast on the dirt as he can on the asphalt? It appears to be the case. Alright, here's the windsock. Very nicely modeled. Lift it in the air with slew and F4 to release. Okay. I will do that after I do a quick tour here. No PBR, but great avatar. Alright, we got a nice vehicle over here. The vehicles look better right here than some of the vehicles that I've seen in the X-Plane. They really do look good, so I think I can jump over this. Ooh, didn't time that correctly. Hey there. So did you go to the expo? I sure did. Yeah, did you get ID'd when you were at the tables? Sure did. What you taking a picture of there, sir? Huh? I don't want my mug on film. I'm playing PUBG, yeah, exactly. So this is what you're gonna get with this airport. You got a nice Saab. Got a nice Caravan. This is... Woo! So excited to be here. Oh, I thought that was open on that side. Get a nice hangar. Oh, let's go take a look at the tractor. Yeah, they are animated, yep. Tractor's cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, it really is cool. Alright. Nice Cessna. Oh, that guy's watching the window over there. Let's go say hello to him. How you doing, sir? Get that left spot, Miyagi. Come on, Miyagi. Two hands. Two hands, Miyagi. Go steal the Cessna. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be like GT P3D. Alright. So there's 2 Bravo 2. Do you guys want to look at another GA aircraft, or should we load up 2 Bravo 2 in X-Plane and look at that? I don't know. I'm open to anything. Oh, someone wanted me to slew. How do you slew in this again? Let's see. Is it like Z? I can't remember how to slew. Let's see. View. You become so rusty. Y. Yeah, there we go. Y. What the hell just happened? Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? I'm Rocket Man. Wow. Holy. Whoa. Wow, that was weird. I think I'm falling now. Oh yeah. Oh no. No. Oh snack. Turn away your eyes, kids. This is bad. I believe I can fly. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Whew. Wow. That was cool. All right. So what did we want to try? Do we want to look at it in the X-plane side of things, the Orbx? Oh, maybe I do have a parachute. I didn't even know. Pattersby wants Australia. This is what Kraken does, kids. This is what Kraken does. You're not kidding, man. All right. To get out of slew mode, do I just hit Y again, or is it going back to where I was originally, or I don't know where it's going now. Oh, okay. How do you exit out of slew mode? It says health points equals 1 also. Oh, Y again? Yeah, Y again didn't work. Unless... Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's not going to be good. All right, we can talk about the expo if you want. I might as well load up the other one and see what it looks like. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's shut down the chase plane. Shut down the connected to FSX. We'll probably come back to P3D before the night is through. That one's not responding. Slow it back down with F1. Okay. I'll have to try to memorize some of these. I would have had night lighting around that with black marble, wouldn't I have, Chris? All right, let's take a look at 2 Bravo 2. Okay. All right, let's talk about the expo. So yeah, it was really good. I stayed at the Flamingo. I was on the 28th floor, and I happened to be. Some of you saw the live stream. I happened to be facing the Bellagio fountains, the Paris Hotel. It was the most amazing view I've had from any hotel I've ever stayed in Vegas. Here's the downside. There is a nightclub called Dre's that's on the roof of the Cromwell Hotel, which is right next to the Flamingo. So the entire night I had boom, 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 boom going from the nightclub the entire night. It shut off about 3:34 in the morning. Boom, boom, boom. And even if you wore earplugs or earphones or whatever, the vibration of the room was phenomenally annoying. I didn't even have to put a quarter in the bed in order for my bed to be vibrating because of the nightclub that was next door. So something has to happen there. If I ever stay at the Flamingo again, I'm going to stay on the north side. So let's talk about a few other things. Met a lot of great people. If I missed some people, I apologize, but you guys saw a lot of the selfies. I think I had like 34 selfies, maybe 40 selfies, and they're all posted on my Discord. A lot of great people. A I flew down in a Cirrus SR-22 with R. Tatarin. Rod is a great guy and a great pilot, and that was one of the highlights of the trip. Actually, is anytime I can get up and fly in the real world, it's absolutely amazing. The expo itself, the seminars were great. I went to the welcome ceremony, and that was cool. And then the standing, there was no seats there at the beginning. Some people had to stand. They had the new product announcements. Really excited about the Pilot Edge announcements with regard to P3D client and also their new charter airline. After you complete your I ratings, you can get try out for this charter airline. There'll be more details coming out about that. The flight. Okay, so I think I saw a question here. Why was I not invited to speak at the streamer panel? Well, they couldn't invite every streamer, of course. And personally, I really enjoy all of the streamers up there. And the table's only so big. And the other part of it too is when you're doing a panel and you're asking questions, you can't have one guy not be saying anything for a long time. So you got to pick your batches, and all of those people on that panel are very large in the YouTube and Twitch world. So I really enjoyed it. I was there live, of course. I was going to live stream it, but there were like 3-4 live streams going, so that was good. But it was good. I thought it was very good. I thought there were some good questions. Let me load up and I'll go to the next here. Let's see, 2 Bravo 2. Oh, wait. We'll take the Skyhawk G1000. Yellow, and we'll go to 2 Bravo 2. We'll go to the ramp. That's fine. And I wonder if I need to rebuild my. No, I think we'll try there. Anyway, so yeah, you love Squirrel. Yeah. He's been doing a lot of streaming of Flight Sim relative to the last 6 months. He did a couple Saturdays in a row of his Euro tour in P3D. So yeah. Anyway, stay at Encore, face the golf course. They closed that golf course, Paco Bort. They closed the Wynn golf course. It's done. It's one of the most gorgeous golf courses, and they closed it. What else is going on? So some of the exciting things on the floor that I saw a lot of hardware. There's a lot of hardware panels going on. Of course, I got a little preview of Navigraph, the new features that are coming in the Charts app. I'm really excited about. Of course, I was able to have discussions with Orbx. That was great. A2A, that was awesome. We're going to get a couple planes for the John Fly channel from A2A. We also had a chance to test out the new Thrustmaster rudder pedals. And I thought they were a little too high off the ground. And I'm very spoiled by my MFG crosswinds. So that was fun. FlyJ Sim was there. Got to meet many people I had never met in person. It was just awesome. But anyway, what questions do we got going on? There was no news that I heard about Active Sky. There was not any news about Active Sky. In fact, that was a common question. It's like, did anyone hear anything? And I did not hear anything. And of course, the PMDG announcement, global operations, was a big news story in the in the community. I think the major X-Plane news was that Vulcan is coming. 11.3 has a lot of new autogen. At 11.3 has a lot of new, what is it, particle? What they call that? They showed an engine on fire, which is going to be very present on the John Fly stream. I'm always roughing up those engines. So I enjoyed hearing about what was coming in. In fact, 11.25 I think is coming out pretty soon. It might be available now. Yeah, the fire particle, the fire, the glow, the change there, that was pretty impressive. All right, here we are. X Aviation wants my email address and my password. .25 is out in beta. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, they talked about prop wash. They talked about how they redid the flight model for prop wash, and they even mentioned Alan. And they said, yeah, this Australian who's living in Canada took did some tests out here, and it was funny how they mentioned him. It was good though. He needs to be mentioned because he's given a lot of feedback. So I don't know all the details about the prop wash, but obviously it's improving our flight model, so that's good. I'm just going to quickly grab my I use a couple different email addresses, so I wasn't sure which one this was using. Ground handling. I didn't hear anything about a ground handling fix, no.
Oh, snack.
Oh,
I
snack.
just got hosted with the mosted.
Puck Vanek 13 with the host. Thank you, my man. Appreciate the host. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. How did your stream go? All right, that should, okay, license is activated. Okay, so now we're on the ground. Oh, that grass formation looks very, very familiar. Interesting. So let's detach ourselves from the plane. Wow, okay. The runway textures look very similar. I think it's going to be 22% doggo. There's runway 2A where we were hanging out.
Oh, snack. I just got hosted with the mosted.
Captain Aviation, thank you for the host. Puck Vanek 13 and Captain Aviation hosted up. Thank you guys. I'm obviously more familiar with how to manipulate camera views in X-Plane. I got to become better at my I got to become much better at my P3D camera control, but we're getting there. So we've got a house out here. Runway 28. Bish is here, 753. How you doing, sir? I was lurking in your stream today. How did that go? There's Piper. So a lot of these static aircraft look very similar. We have the animated vehicles driving by. The cars look pretty good. I can get rid of the license activation. I don't see any animated dudes sitting here taking pictures, but the building looks very similar. We got a mini cars there. I almost wonder. Okay, so that plane was the same. So it looks and feels the same. It does. Now the water when we go out over the ocean is going to look better in P3D in my opinion. Windsock looks similar. Oh. And then of course we got just, I don't know, I need to learn how to do some of this stuff in P3D. So the ortho around here looks pretty good. Just a crazy stream with some crazy landings. Yeah, I bounced the hell out of the Cessna in P3D. Daedric X, how you doing? Captain Aviation, thank you again for the host. At the expo was great, Puck. Had a really good time. We can talk about the expo for a second before I start up the Cessna. So obviously the big announcement of the weekend was the global flight operations from PMDG. Basically what they're doing is they're going to have an inventory of aircraft that you will be able to check out and fly a particular aircraft that's at a particular field fly it to a different destination, the way that you leave the aircraft is how it will be for the person that next checks out that aircraft at that particular airport. There will be a leaderboard, probably showing miles and legs and flights flown. I know there's some virtual airline aspects to it. I don't think there's going to be a monetary aspect to it, but I could be wrong in that. What I mean by that is that will we make money for doing certain legs, and will we over time be able to buy aircraft and airports? I don't think so. I don't think it has that FS economy type look and feel to it. It did have a radar scope and that type of thing. So in my mind, it had a little bit of a feel of Project Fly, but and initially, I'm going to admit, I initially thought that it was going to be for PMDG aircraft only, but that has since been debunked in that they said that they're going to allow several different aircraft to be utilizing their system. I got excited for a moment because I thought it was going to require you to use their aircraft, and they said that X-Plane was coming, and so that made me think, okay, they're going to port all of their product over to X-Plane, and that got me really excited. But now what they're saying is that you'll be able to fly your Flight Factor 757 or your Zibo 73 or your Flight Factor 320 or whatever. You'll be able to fly that, and I'm assuming it'll be like a plug-in, and you'll be able to connect to global operations. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, there's a lot of conjecture. There's a lot of people that are curious about what will happen with it, but in a way, I was hoping for a new base sim platform. Is that bad? And I was hoping that this new base sim platform would combine all of a sudden Laminar and P3D, and everyone would come together to form one corporation. And then, that's what I wanted, because I wanted the best from all the sims. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's only for the aircraft models they sell. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was told that I was wrong, that it's going to be for all aircraft eventually. So, and I think that there was some Chinese whispers that were going on, how they said that it's 10 years in development. Well, I think it's 10 years from that moment where Captain Randazzo got out his scratch pad and started writing down the idea, the concept. The concept started 10 years ago, but the actual development didn't start 10 years ago. But I think people made the assumption that development could include that thought process, where you're jotting down different bits of information about your idea. So, yeah. The big news for PE VATSIM POSCON controllers is the CP DLC. I don't know much about that announcement, Ruben. I didn't pay attention to that one. So, yeah, apparently they're going to check. To me, I'm a user of Project Fly. I happily support Project Fly, and will continue to do so. I love the fact that Project Fly is from, the founder and the head guy there is from Twitch. Matt Davies is from Twitch. He's in our chat rooms. He's a subscriber of the John Fly channel. He's going to be active. I don't think PMDG comes into our chat rooms yet. I don't think they participate heavily in the Twitch community or the YouTube I don't know. I just have never had a chance to interact with any of PMDG's staff. So to me, I would rather align myself with someone who's going to be in the Twitch sphere, if that makes sense. But we'll see, right? We'll see. And that's the same thing about Todorico. Zerg Forever is that, Todorico is involved in the Twitch chat rooms. He's coming in here. He's talking to me on Discord. He's letting me beta test the product. He's allowing other streamers to do the same. He's very involved in the community, so I'm very much a big supporter of Todorico. So, yeah. No, I did not. We flew out on Sunday, so I did not see the Aerosoft seminar. So, let me get this started, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the expo. And I'm sorry for my thoughts being a little bit unorganized, but that was my initial take on those announcements. All right, battery on. Let's do. We just won't bother with the taxi lights. We'll turn the fuel pump on. Beacon on. We'll go full mixture. Crack the throttle a little bit. Turn it over. Oops. Turn on some avionics. Let's go for a pattern. Yeah, support local products. Yeah. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe they have two. I don't know all the details yet, right? So maybe there are.
FS Economy Auto Login.
Maybe they're. Well, if I had to give any advice, I would say whoever wants to make something successful for me personally, make it an economy. Like with money in the virtual bank, right? All right, let's see here. Hope your travel home was good. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Windy City. It was really nice to meet you. You're a tall fellow. It was very nice to meet you and hang out. Bish says, but I think the community hyped it up way too much, therefore leaving a few people upset. There was a lot of hype. There was a lot of speculation about what it was going to be. And in fact, my original Squawk Box schedule, where I was supposed to be on the floor talking to people and teaching them and meeting them about streaming, originally was scheduled for 3 o'clock. And I asked Evan and the organizers if I could switch my Squawk Box time, because I wanted to be present during the PMDG announcement. So, Keith, 2008 with the bits. Thank you. I hope you are well. Appreciate the bits. Very, very much so. Turn your alternator on. Oh, yes, thank you. Alternator on. We'll do a flaps 1 takeoff. We're also going to go full mixture. What else? That looks good. All right, landing rates will be on for this one. We probably do want a little bit of sound. A little bit of sound. Okay, mediocre sound, right? Let me know if that's too much. Is that... maybe that is too much. I always want that sound to be kind of elevator type. Before I take off, I'm just going to read a few more things here. Yeah, they are working on aircraft. Okay, so I will admit that I was more excited about the PMDG 747-800 add-on that's coming out. I guess it's entering into beta in the next week or two. So the 747-800, I was more excited about that after all the seminar was all the presentation was done. So yeah. Yeah, I will say this for Randazzo too. He made me laugh. He had several impromptu jokes. So sometimes in order to keep people awake, you need to have that little bit of humor. So he did have that. And he also said something that was very interesting. He said, I have a very thick skin because I've been on the PMDG forums for 10 years. So I thought, you know what, John? I need to work on my thick skin, because sometimes I'm a little bit sensitive to the naysayers of my channel and me personally. And so I need to kind of take a chapter out of Randazzo's book and say, hey, I need to not be so concerned with a minority. So far, it's a minority of people that aren't in favor of John Fly, but there's a few that like me. So yeah, but he kept me laughing. I love the. I mean, think about it. What's the #1 plane in prepared? It's the NGX, in my opinion, right? The 777, the 747. Those are 3 of the most amazing aircraft, right? That's why we want them in X-plane. Although the Zebo is, you know, making that want less and less. The Q400 also is not a PMDG product, but it's an amazing plane. So I've got to applaud these guys who are running these companies that are doing amazing planes for our community. So I got to give them that. Soldat Create, you would make love to me any day. Okay, thank you, Soldat. I appreciate that. I'm not going to try to visualize that, but thank you for the sentiment. All right, let's go there. Just do what Chile does. Fly it into SNA. Oh, like the 747 into SNA? Yeah. Oh, wait. I gotta read this. Hold on. Jay Krause says, no, John, I think you are wrong there. Stay true to yourself. Randazzo sticks his nose in the air. No, what I was saying is that I need to have a thick skin and not be so concerned with what people are saying about me that may not like me, but also not be sensitive to everyone. I'm not saying lose your sensitivity. I'm just saying that I need to press on, and for those where our personalities mesh, I'm going to continue, right? We're going to have some fun. We're going to share this beautiful hobby together. But there's some naysayers, you know. Let's say I have 6 naysayers and I've got 26 people who we mesh, right? Well, I need to not stress about the 6. I need just to focus on the 26 and say, let's have a good time. I hope that makes sense. All right. A real world 737 pilot told me the Zebo is really... I'm not going to repeat that last word, but... All right, let's go take this for a spin around 2 Bravo 2. Airspeed is not alive yet. I better get up over those trees. Oh, ground handling. Oh, not ground handling. Let's miss the trees and see, of course, I can do some. Orbx 2 Bravo 2, folks, for X-Plane. One more fly out. Okay, flaps coming up. You got me, and 10,000 followers must be doing something right. I agree that I'm not for everyone, but yeah, thank you, Doggo. Disappointed you didn't see the aviators once during the expo. Oh, the aviator glasses? Yeah. Is Chili here? Did I miss Chili? Hello, Chili. I didn't see you come in. I know that there's a lot of people in here. I just didn't see you come in. So hello. There you are. There you are, Chili. Nice. It was nice to meet you. Thank you for allowing me to give you a nice huggy hug and take a selfie. I do appreciate that. Yeah, it was nice to have a little chitty chat with you. And I announced it earlier on the stream. I was very fortunate to be introduced to Orbx, John and crew, from another sponsor, Navigraph, and managed to get the Friends of Orbx. So it's really you, Chili Willies, that told me about that program. So I have to give you some shout out credit, kudos, because you kind of made me pursue that path. And it was just it was a pure timing thing, where they allowed me to become a friend of Orbx. So, does Orbx have the animated people in the scenery? No, it doesn't. Well, if it does, I have it. Maybe I need to turn up my object settings. I don't know, but we saw the animated people in the P3D version of this airport about a half hour ago, maybe. Yeah, and I like the animated people. I haven't seen them in the X-Plane version. But maybe I'm not doing a setting. I don't know. You pay attention to your audience. You're entertaining. Thank you, Zurich. I appreciate that. I'm not flying very well, though, because we're going too fast. So we're going to go around. We'll do a left downwind. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. P3D Ron is here. How you doing, sir? That Chewy hug. Who was that hugged Chewy? I don't even know who that was that hugged Chewy on the stage. It was a very awkward moment. I did not see Flight Chops. I did not.
What are my thoughts on FSX versus P3D? I fly both. I fly both, and I think that the water and the clouds are better in P3D. I think the ortho scenery and general scenery is better in X-Plane. I think the flight model is better in X-Plane. I think you have a lot more variety of planes in P3D. Probably should have gone out a little further, but so yeah, but I fly both. It's so cool to have Ben Farney. I was able to meet Mr. Ben Farney. Oh yeah, this is a little bit steep here. Ben, it was so nice to meet you, boss. Thank you, boss, for allowing me to have a little chitty chat with you. Hey, we got a subscribe. Whoa.
We got a subscribe.
AZ.
We got a subscribe.
Coming in too hot. AZ Jim 320. Yes, I was able to meet you at the expo.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, see this. I'm able to get this down much better. Oh yeah, see the flight model feels so much. I gotta tweak the A2A flight model. I gotta. Ground handling sucks. I gotta tweak the A2A model, and we gotta tweak our ground handling in X-Plane one day. So that was better. That was 114. Guys just get both sims in flight, and that's the truth of it, right? Because I'm gonna love doing my what I'm calling the Orbx tour. The John Fly channel is gonna visit every Orbx airport on the planet on my channel live. So you're gonna see a lot more P3D than in the past, but Orbx has come to X-Plane, so we're looking at an Orbx. You know, we're looking at an Orbx airport, so. But yeah, Val dudes, everyone knows that I am a diehard lover of X-Plane, so. But I do think the P3D is going to 22%. 22% is okay, right? Am I a real pilot? No, C. Strasser, I am not a real pilot. I do have 30 hours logged, and I've got about 120 hours flying with others. But I can't get my medical yet. Moving to 22%. Yeah, I need someone to redo the emote for me. Does anyone want to volunteer redoing the P3D 18% emote to 22? See right here, it does look quite a bit different, doesn't it? That windmill out there looks pretty good. And I love the camera controls in X-Plane, obviously. But I'm becoming more and more familiar with Chase Plane as time goes on, so that's good. You still use Pro Pilot and fly? Nice. BW Flight Simulation, how are you doing? War Thunder. I've never tried War Thunder, Val dudes. SimPilot 13. Yeah, we didn't hear anything. Was Hi-Fi even at the show? If they were at the show, I did not see them. Top Gun for NES. Yeah, that wind turbine is there in the real life. Yeah, you've been to this airport in the real world. Alright, let's turn base. Notch of flaps. Going really slow. Dead Stick is amazing. Yes, I was able to have a brewski with the head guy at Dead Stick. Josh Gibbs introduced me to him, so excited to see what comes out of that. We have so many options. Don't we have so many options, boys and girls? Alright. Going a little slow. Another notch of flaps. Alright, get your landing guesses in. Let's give away some snacks. Landing guesses in for this landing. Going really slow. Should probably keep my speed up. Trying to hit the numbers. .2. The last guess was Chief Lynn at 150. Chief Lynn was the last one. So 102, who won? Said good landing, not butter, but yeah. Flaps coming up. Oh, look at that PBR. You gotta admit, this PBR is looking dang fine. The John Fly livery. Oh yeah, baby. Who won? Scotty P was exact? Oh, really? I have to give him double. So he's getting 244. And 244 to Scotty. Well done. Well done. All right, quick replay. And then we'll chatty chat. Actually, maybe I'll go back a bit further. And then I'll come up here and do sound down for a bit here while we chat. I don't think my mission snacks are showing yet. No, I think you're right. I think that I haven't given the mission snacks out yet. C. Strasser just finished with his commercial written, so hopefully within the next few months I'll get the commercial single engine land in the multi after. Cool. Are you trying to do it for a career? That's really cool. Didn't have that luck in Vegas. You know what? I didn't play anything on Friday or Saturday. I didn't gamble at all on Friday and Saturday, which is really unusual for me because normally I'm dabbling in this, that, or the other. But on Sunday morning, I played Pai Gow and I won $145. 145. Now, I'm not going to talk about what I lost on Thursday night, though. Let's just put it this way. It was like I think overall, I lost like an MCP panel. But I was so occupied on Friday and Saturday that I didn't even go near the tables, which is probably good or bad. Yeah, I love the Pai Gow. I really do. Okay, correct. I'm just 22, or I'm 22, just graduated, been flying a little over 2 years, around 160 hours. Well, see, Strasser, that's awesome. I'm very envious of your career path. You know, you always wonder what if, you know, what if I had gone into it earlier in life, you know? What if I didn't have the heart condition that I have? I did try the rudder pedals from Thrustmaster. Yeah, and I didn't like them. I think part of it was they weren't securely mounted on the ground, and also the pedals were too high. But really, all rudder pedals are just not going to feel very good to me because I have those crosswinds. But I will say this. If the crosswinds didn't exist, I probably would be very much in favor of them because, in my opinion, the Cytec rudder pedals are lacking. So, there you go. So, it's probably one of our better options out there besides the very expensive crosswinds. Way too close together. Okay. Oh, have you tried them, John? Yes, the crosswinds are it's all relative, right, Lord Vold? If you sim a lot, and if you know, some people, the amount of money that crosswinds are, that's a lot of money for them, and it's very much you know. And then other people, it's nothing. For me, it was a lot of money. I couldn't buy them on my own, really. Well, I could, but I would probably be, you know, paying it off. It was actually a donation goal on the stream that allowed me to get the crosswind pedals. So, but the fidelity, etc., they're really nice. I want the crosswinds. The VF rudders are not cutting it for you. Oh, you have the VFs. Okay. Yep. Welcome to Vegas, exactly. Do they feel comfortable width-wise? It seemed like John's right. I think they were a little bit too close together. You're in line for slaws, so should I stay in line? Well, What Slaws? Is that the Thrustmaster one? Or what? I don't even know. Ruben and CH are way too close together. Okay, yeah. I had the site. I still have the Cytec. They're in the closet over here. The Cytec Cessna Pro Flight rudder pedals. They're better than nothing. And I hate the CH product. I hate it. Ooh. But they're inexpensive and they're better than nothing. What can we do with snacks? I do giveaways. We have raffles and there's other things that the snacks will allow you to do. But mostly just, yeah, giveaways. What are the other things I was going to talk about from the conference? Oh yeah, FS Elite announced their airport directory. That was kind of interesting, where it's going to be a database of all airports, so you'll be able to go to one place and look up an airport, and you'll be able to see where it's available to purchase. I think they're going to include freeware. I don't know if any of you gathered the message from directory as to whether or not it's going to include freeware aircraft or not, but that was kind of interesting that they're going into something that's going to appeal to those people that are looking for aircraft scenery. What about force feedback rudder pedals? Has that option been considered? I've never seen force feedback rudder pedals. No, I never have. Probably one of the more exciting parts of the conference was really, is really when I did that tour, the IRL tour. Do you want to sit here for a moment?
I got
gummy bears? Do you want to sit here for a second and show the gummy bears to the people?
No.
No?
Bye then. Bye.
You want to come on the camera? Look, come over this way a little bit. Look. You're right. Oh, you're not. If you stand right here, you'll be on the camera, and you can wave to people. Come over a little bit. There you are. Now you can wave to people. Oh, you have to wave with your other hand. Oh, there you go. See? Can you see your face there? Yeah. They're saying hello to you back in the chat room. They're typing to you. Hi. Hi, Flyboy. Did you have a good time at Grandma's? Yeah? Did you get some gummy bears?
Okay.
You're going to be up all night. Hi, Piper.
Alright, let's go. Let's go upstairs.
Hey. Flyboy in the house. Yep, exactly. Little John. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take these and then you can have some.
Yeah, he did get it. He got quite the cut. Yep, for sure. All right, while we're chitty-chatting, I'm going to do an experiment with you guys live. Anything from Honeycomb Aeronautical. I don't know. I don't recognize that name. That's the real world stuff, isn't it? He's getting all sugared up for the night. Exactly, Iowa. Typical grandparent, giving him sugar and sending him home. Exactly, TLM. Yep. Gummy bears just got taken away. Yep, you heard it. You heard it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and I could do this off stream, but we may as well have a little chitty chat, and we can talk about the honeycomb yoke. Yeah. I didn't see that there. I did not see that there. Bye, gummy bears. Yeah. You'd think he just lost his you'd think by the sound of that he just lost 16 terabytes of ortho permanently. Like, you really would think that.